Hey church, my name is Dante and I am the junior high pastor out at our Rancho Bernardo campus, and I'm really excited to be joining you for today's daily dose. You know, if you've been around my wife Shelby and I lately, you've probably noticed a few different things. We've got a couple of maybe extra bags underneath our eyes. We may have a spill or a stain on our shirt. If we pull out our phone, we're probably gonna go to our camera and we're just gonna scroll through hundreds and hundreds of pictures. And it's not because we've been out partying or doing all these crazy things, but it's because about 3 months ago, on June 18th at 9:43 a.m., we welcomed in our brand new baby boy. And we are now parents, which is crazy and awesome and exciting. And baby Bodie Alexander has been basically just the joy of our lives lately. And he's basically done that. He's completely changed our lives. And as I've been thinking about becoming a dad and now becoming one over these past few months, as much as that has changed my life, there's actually something else that has changed my life even more, and some of you may even have the same thing. It's my relationship with Jesus. There's this passage in Acts chapter 4 where Jesus' disciples, Peter and John, they are preaching and they're healing outside the temple in Jerusalem. And it's kind of alarming the teachers of the law, and they're kind of thrown back by what they're saying and what they're doing. And so they bring them in before the Sanhedrin for questioning, and they simply just ask them, hey, whose authority and whose name are you doing in saying these things? And Peter gets up boldly before the religious and the political elite, and he tells them the gospel. He tells them about the good news of Jesus, and they're amazed at his answer. In fact, it even says this, Acts 4, verse 13. When they saw the courage of Peter and John and realized that they were unschooled, ordinary men, they were astonished, and they took note that these men had been with Jesus. It's a fascinating verse that simply just being with Jesus, it was obvious that their lives were different. It kind of reminds me of like the extreme home makeover videos where you have the before picture of a house that's kind of like dingy and dark, and then all of a sudden, and you swipe in this new picture and it's big and beautiful and bright. And in the same way that an extreme home makeover impacts a house or a building and structure, the same way the Holy Spirit in Jesus impacts us. It changes everything. See, when you and I walk in the Spirit with Jesus and with one another, when we're in his word, when we're praying, and when we're in communion with the body and with the church, Jesus changes everything. And my bet is, here's what's going to happen. People will notice. They will take note, and they might even point out your history. Wait, aren't these the guys that they're unschooled, ordinary men? Aren't you the person with deeply entrenched family trauma? Like, shouldn't that alter your life in a negative way? Aren't you the person that did those things and said those things and should live in regret and in shame and disgrace? And we as a body of believers get to stand transparent before the world and say, yes, that's who I was. But now let me tell you who I am, and let me tell you where I'm going because of the life, power changing of Jesus. So church, as we go about our days and we go about our weeks, may we lean into the Spirit. May we lean into encouragement and accountability with one another so that when people see us, they see the life changing power of Jesus. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.